Hi, I'm Hoshi. This is Season 24 of Crenbowl in the A Division. I took last season off because I was very busy this summer, and then I had to grind out a Fortnite Battle Pass, but that's done now, so it's time for Blood Bowl. I am playing Lizardmen, which was my second or third choice, so I don't have a lot of experience with them in Blood Bowl 3. I literally bought the team last week when I found out, but I played a few games in the ladder to test them out. It's gone very well, so high hopes, medium hopes. The team is See Ya Later. The theme is names that end in Gator, which I'm sure won't be confusing. It's a standard basic starter team, 6 Saurus, 5 Skinks, 2 rerolls, and Apothecary. I want a Croxagore as soon as I can possibly get it, unless I'm desperate for that third reroll, but we'll give this a go. The opponents are vampires, just in time for Halloween. It's the Spoopy Boys. I don't understand vampires. I still haven't finished. I've got like 3 games left in this battle pass to get them, but the bit I've played in the community arena, Bloodlust just seems like a real nuisance, and I don't know why you'd use Hypnotic Gaze over just hitting a guy. I guess maybe if you've got a red die and you want to let another guy hit him or run away, but they've got Pass. The Vargeist has Claws and Frenzy, which are the 2 moves I hate the most in Blood Bowl to play against. But other than that, they don't have block, they don't have tackle. The Skinks really only get hit on a 6, so that might work out fine. But we'll find out in the game. See Ya Later versus the Spoopy Boys. Lizardmen versus vampires. On the human pitch. I don't think pitch effects are on this season. I didn't notice any mention of it. It was fun in season 21. 22? 22 was the last one I played with the goblins. We're on 24. I'm home team. We've got the lineup. We're going to sit through it because I want a nice shot of the lineup for the thumbnail. Except I'm blue. I've got team colors on. I'm going to have to get this from the replay afterwards. So I could have skipped it. Ooh, a little more fan factor. Not sure why. But maybe it'll get me some money. Here's the flip. Whoop. And they've won the flip. You could give me the ball. I'd like to have the ball first. Let's fix this. Now I'm green. Either way, it's the regular pitch. All my formations are set up to eventually have a Croxagore, so I'm a little weak in the middle, but I think this'll do. They run through. I've got a Saurus in the back. Tackle whoever comes through. They're not super bashy, so I don't need the heavy line. They get to start with a big guy. I don't. I mean, Saurus are fairly big. Just gonna play this like I play a combination of orcs or goblins. Saurus have 4 strength. They're basically biggins. The Skinks are basically goblins who can run a little bit further. I don't have to worry about tackle. They don't have block. I don't have block. So it's just going to be hit guys. Thralls are 3, which is a little bit of a trouble, but hopefully they'll start knocking them out themselves with Bloodlust. Just kick it in the middle since I don't have kick. It's not kickoff event blitz. That's a decent kick location. Oh, yeah, converge. I can run up the side. The first roll is 2 6s. Bodes well, but he's okay. There goes the first reroll. And it's a push. But he's got frenzy, and there's another 6. And he's dead. Knocked out. I can't waste an apothecary on that. We're immediately down a Saurus. Saurus. I keep calling them Croxagores. I wish I had 6 Croxagores. Bloodlust is working fine for them. It's a push. But it's a Skinks, and they don't have blocks, so anything that isn't a 6 is a push or a both down. It's 50-50 push. Maybe I can be a little more aggressive with the Skinks, just for marking. They haven't really committed to a side yet, but they don't even have the ball in their hands. Oh, maybe they're going to edge to the left. Oh, there's the second reroll. Oh, they're taking the 1. They got time. All right, turn 1. We're down a guy. Got 2 guys down. I can blitz 1 and then hit this guy with a Skinks, I guess. Or we could blitz him. He's the furthest forward, but I don't want him running in, but if he fails a Bloodlust, it may not matter. We hit this guy for fun. Yeah, at least take a little pressure off the back. There's a good hit. Follow up, mark a couple guys. Put you here for when this all falls apart. Put you here. It's not even a 1 die. Move you here and get a 1 die. That a try. Then put you here. Take a swing. Beautiful swing. Well worth it. And that's about all I can do. All right. There's another 6. Getting his hits in. Claws. Rocking. 8 claws. Got a stun. At least it's not a knockout. Six on the Bloodlust, but it's a push. Oh, they're going to hit this Saurus, except it's a 1 on the Bloodlust. If he hits me as drive ends, he's got to dodge out. Oh. Not going to dodge back in. Not going to bite the guy in the back. That's fine. I'll be left unmarked. Okay. Well, you can always move one of these other guys into mark. Ooh, a knockout's good. Another one on the pickup. Using the reroll this time. And he is coming in the left. Gonna have to clog up that gap in the middle, or else I can get a Saurus in there. Okay. Now I could just move you here. Okay, stand you up first. Come on. You could blitz a hole on the left. Get in there. And then run up. Okay, what do we got to do first? Bring you here. They're not fully committed to the left yet, but I'm going to assume that's what they're doing. That doesn't block me. Nope, I need to do some stuff yet. There we go. One reroll down. Oh, that follow-in was a mistake. I want to run up the side. Rush. One on the rush. There goes the second reroll. That was a mistake. But I'm going to need that reroll, I bet. I can get a couple guys in here. Maybe we mark this one instead. A little pressure on the back. Hit this. Sure. Come on. Knockout. I'll take it. Okay, do I want to mark both these with one guy? I'm just going to mark this one. And then mark this. Because again, he either has to hit me with Bloodlust or dodge out if it fails. I think that's okay. Skinks can mark these guys. So like a 1 in 6 they hit me. You can blitz me. Vargas can blitz me. He's going to blitz me. He's not blitzing him. He's blitzing the other guy. He's got Frenzy. So one die, both down. I'll take that. And you're read a blitz, I think. Should have movement. Yeah, well, it's a go for it. Maybe we'll just mark. Still a red die. I free up the guy at the bottom. We could do another mark, but that's not going to help. This is a 2 die. I'd like to hit... Oh, you can't do anything anyway. You just stood up. It's only a 1 die, so it doesn't help. That'll be a 1 die. Gotta do this. Double skull with no rerolls. Knockout. Still need that apothecary. Well, we got 2 marks on, and really only one of their guy is free. And blitz with that thrall. They got some good knockouts. Well, no, 1 actual vampire and 1 thrall. Bloodlust with a blitz. He's not blitzing the marks. I guess it's this bloody frenzy on the line. That's my fault. Alright, you can dodge out. It's the same dodge away from 2 as it is to dodge away from 1 for some reason. Oh, he's making a lot of dangerous rushes. No rerolls for anyone. And it's turn 3. Well, his turn 4. So this is going to be a mess. We do both have an apothecary. Vampires have regen? I guess they do. That's what that plus is, right? Oh, hang on. Okay, there. Can't blitz out. Alright, you can push me. You're still marked. That's a push. We're fine. There's... Oh, no, that's a push. We're fine. Okay. I got a 1 die on that Saurus. They want it. Oh, there's a 2 die. No, it's a 1 die, and they still get it. Stunned. A lot of knocked down Saurus, it seems. That's nothing. That's a 1 die. Move forward, it's still a 1 die. That's a nothing. That's nothing. That'll be a 1 die. 1 die is all around. Maybe? Then I could blitz out and mark, but it's still a 1 die. I haven't got a lot of options here. Like I could blitz out of here and then move up to mark the ball carrier again. Blitz up there. I think that's only 1 dodge. Well, it's 1 dodge either way with either of the skinks. I think we do it. There we go. Hang on. Show me what it is. Yeah, it is a 2 die. It's a push. That doesn't help. I wanted to dodge. I can't dodge out. 17%. Okay. All I can really do is mark. Maybe I can... No, that's not going to be a 1 die. It's still going to be a 1 die. And it's a skull. That wasn't worth it. But they've already got 3 thralls free. Does a 4th make a difference? Oh, they're... Okay. Another skull both down with no rerolls. These are some quick turns. Skulls all around. Back to the situation it was before. Except you're not stunned, so you can stand up. Okay. Maybe we can get a push. Or we can get a 2 die. No. Alright, I could have moved the skinks up, got a 2 die. Even if I marked the other guy, it's still not even a 1 die with the other skinks, so whatever. And it's 2 both downs. We're all rolling terribly. Ooh, knockout. Alright, it's turn 4 all over again. Stand up. This is working out as a decent defense. Let's try the alternate plan this time. Or... Okay, that's acceptable. As tempting it is to knock that thrall out, he's not a priority right now. I think just stopping this... Maybe I do want to push him out. Because... Okay, that's okay. Give you a little push. Come on! Alright. Vargeist can dodge out and push me out if he really wants. That thrall can run back and blitz me. No, they're going to run. They're going to commit 3 guys. They get the hit. And now he's free to blitz me. Injury on a Saurus. All right, there goes the apothecary. It's good that you saved it. Except it's the same thing. Serious injury into serious injury. And he's missing next game. And there's the hit they've been waiting for. Ball carrier's free. Except it's a bloodlust. But he can still move down here. I got 3 Saurus off. And a skink. And their drive continues. Okay. I can probably push this thrall. And then blitz with that downed Saurus. He doesn't have the movement. There's a both down. Okay, I can move that Saurus down. Can't put it in this turn. Maybe... Okay, I can get a 2 die here now. still a 1 die. Come on, UI. All right. Give it a push. I'll take it. That frees up that stink. Knockout. Not getting any injuries on there, guys, but a knockout. And you're freed up. Do this. And then you can hit him. Now, we can just try this. Or we can just run down the block. Not worth standing you up. You're either gonna dodge out and die or get pushed. So all right, I got some free guys now. Can sort of barrel down here. We got a lot of knocked out Saurus. Half my Saurus are down. But it's turn 8. He can't score. I don't have to take any hits. I would like to hit him, but he's used his blitz. I guess they're gonna foul me? Oh. 3+ on a bloodlust. Seems high. But okay. Now he can't foul me. Oh, I guess he can foul me with that one, except he's ended not next to a thrall. Okay. That works out in my favor. The drive will end. I think that might have been a mistake. They thought that was a thrall. But okay. Who's worth hitting here? Not gonna get a... I can get a 1 or 2 die on this Vargeist. Maybe that's worth doing. And then I can blitz that guy up top. But it's a push. Anyone worth fouling? Maybe we hit him again. There you go. Die. Again. Nope. Is the Vargeist a vampire? He's got bloodlust. He's a big bat. 20... Oh... 42? I really don't want to get ejected. Who's getting up? One of them. All 4 of them get up. All right, I'm down a Saurus. They've got their full 11 back. 10 versus 11. Second half. That is a successful defense. Oh, wait, I'm down 2 Saurus. Oh, jeez. Right. I had an injury. Okay. Not ideal. Don't know that I even want to bother, really, with this Vargeist. I might ignore him. Don't want to leave a huge gap in the middle. Eight back's fine. Sure. Down 2 Saurus really hurts. Just need to cage the ball with skinks, I guess. I do only get knocked out on a 6. Everything's a push, so we could do a loose cage, wide cage. We can free up 2 Saurus. I got a reroll. I would have loved it last time, but we'll take it now. Good hit. See if we can converge on this Vargeist and knock him down. Okay, we're at a 1 die. That'll make it a 2 die. Yeah, shift you up here. Maybe could have used that reroll. Blitz you. Mark you both. All right. Pick up this ball. There goes the reroll. All right. I'm going to get up fairly far. You can get there. I think we still do it. Okay, they can knock down that source. I think we go here. Leaves a double wide gap they'd have to dodge through, and they can't just push into me. Yeah, you can get there. I think that's okay. They can't run around the either edge, even if they knock this source down. The Thrall did not... Oh no, they have rerolls. And they got the hit. Injury. Injury. Another Saurus. At least they're not missing next game. There's another both down. And a loner. Their rerolls are gone. I did lose a Saurus. But okay. You stand up. We're a little dicey on the right side, though. We may shift left. I do have 2 free Saurus here to help build a cage with. Maybe I should have blitzed with that down Saurus. Okay. You guys. I'm going to mark you so you can't run in there. Nothing really worth doing. I think we just mark. Could have blitzed with the Saurus, but I'd rather mark than get knocked down. They've got to roll Bloodlust. They can really only hit me with one Thrall and a Blitz. And I can always swing back to the right side if need be. I got room to run up the left here. I can screen them out a little bit. They have no rerolls. I have 2 rerolls. Okay, that's the corner they're going for. And run around. Do they have a 2-die there? I think they still have to mark the other Saurus. Do that. Nope, not doing that. Oh, there they go. And there's the Blitz. Blitzing, not the one I thought. Could have blitzed the one on the right. Like, well, that was still a 2-die. Right. They're both 4 strength. For some reason, I thought Saurus was more. Alright, so really they can only hit this other Saurus. They've got a 1-die. They just got to step forward 1. There it is. It's a both down. There's been a lot of that going around. Skull dice for Halloween. Spoopy indeed. All right. Get you off marking my guy. I think that's got to be the first move. Good. Now. Either of these are fine. I think I step forward. If it fails, however, I'm completely open. That's only a 1-die. All right, let's assume I'm going to fail. I want to stand entirely on the line. All right, let's move this guy here first, just in case. And put you here. Or you. Don't... Okay, that's safest. That's a 2-die. That's why we moved him. Okay. That's okay. That's nothing. Maybe I should have moved that skinks over where down to the bottom corner and then blitzed with that skink in the back. It's always a waste not to use your blitz, but knocked out Saurus. We're down 4 Saurus. And probably a skink. The skink apparently have better armor results than the Saurus. 8 versus 10. Squishiest Saurus I've ever seen. Yet another hit on a Saurus. Yet another knockout on a Saurus. All right. They've got a hit on this skink. I'm going to be marked. I really just got to start running. Dodge through. I got a score. I'm running out of Saurus to defend with. I've got 1 Saurus on the field. Nope, there's a hypnotic gaze, but it failed. Dodge. They stay put instead of marking me. That's probably okay. All right. Coming for the back. Every bloodlust is succeeding. Oh, I really should just run up here. It's a little... I got time still. I don't want them to score. The best I'm going to get is a 1 die. We're going to blitz the corner. Still a 1 die. Get a 2 die. I think that's worth doing. Except when you roll a 1 into 2 on a dodge. I still think that was the choice. I still have as much defense as I would have had if I'd skipped. The Vargeist is free, but he'd have to use his blitz. I think it's the other guy that's going to blitz anyway, so I really just removed a free hit with claws. They still have all of their players while I'm down half. But I still have the ball. They can now blitz the ball. That thrall blitzes me or moves out of the way. They'd rather push me. There's the blitz. They got 2 hits. All right, where's we gonna bounce? Out. Up. Into his hands. A 5 on an unactivated guy. Uh-oh. That ain't good. That's just bad luck. That's where it happened to bounce out. That's where it happened to bounce in. They rolled a 5 on a 4. There's the dodge. There's a failed bloodlust. They'd rather not end their turn. A stun. Can't really. Well, I can dodge. No, I can't. I think a skink is gonna have to double red die blitz. With a rush, even. And mark, at least. That skink is 100% going to get pushed out. Now I could... I think we just mark. I think you blitz out, maybe? Nope, who can we blitz with? I should have blitzed out with that Saurus. Single mark is the same as a double mark. Really gotta blitz that guy, even if it is a... Come on, stand up. Fine, we'll do it that way. Okay, you can mark. Thank you. And then you can blitz. Blitz them away from the line. So even if it's a push, we got something to work with. It's a push. Is this worth re-rolling? Yes. Do I have the movement to step forward? Probably not. I did. We'll just... You know what? No, it's fine. I'm marking the ball. That works out. Now, I'd sure like to get out of here. You're going to get pushed anyway. Worth it? You know what? Pick it up. It's a 50-50 pickup. Not the best bounce. Better than going in his hands. Push. Gonna get hit a couple more times. Push. Pushed off the ball, but... So close. Pushed onto the ball. There's the blitz. It's a push, but he's got frenzy, so you're probably dead. You're okay. Wants to take them both down. Okay, this vampire can hit. I suppose they'll fail the bloodlust. Saurus is down. That's a prime target for a foul. Both down. All right. I still really need to put this ball in. 3 turns. I gotta go now. There's no ties. We're just going to go to overtime. If this fails, I do need to make sure he doesn't put it in. Don't really have another blitz option. Good. There's no point bouncing it into an activated player. You could dodge in and try and pick it up again. At the very least, I might get it away from my end zone. I'll take that. I get to tie up some more guys and get off the line. That dodge isn't going to happen. That's not terrible. But I could just mark it. It means giving up on scoring. Didn't get ejected. I'll take it as a win. We could just grab it and run. We're going to overtime. We just got to make sure he doesn't score. The chances of me picking that up, running up, somehow not getting blitzed. There's a 6. Knocked out. That is a... Look at that. I knocked out 4 guys in the first half. They all got up. I've not knocked out anyone now because I don't have any swords. All right. They've used the blitz. So I do have a guy marking there. They're running for the end zone. They got to make a go for it. That's okay. That's a push. Can't blitz him out, though. Still haven't stood up a thrall. Six on the pickup. They picked up the ball. This is bad news, Bears. We got to dodge out. Or I somehow have to hit a vampire with a skink. Oh, they dodged out and fell down. Not the best bounce for me. Like, even if I pick it up, I'm not getting it in. You're gonna get surfed. We gotta stop. We've got 2 turns. I think we gotta mark the ball priority. Like marking this guy, but he's still got 2 turns. Mark. Never mind. 1 into with a 1 on a dodge. All right, that Saurus is surfed. Or not. All right, they have 1 turn. They can put it in with a go for it, so we got a... I have a free guy. You can mark. Does mean they can blitz out. Maybe I blitz. I think... Yeah, you're the only one who can score. Trying for a 2-die. Rather push him that way. Beautiful. It's not actually a defense. This was my attack, but at least it's 0-0. I can mark the ball. You go for it. Good enough. Now, it's just me getting hit. Now I could just pick the ball up and whip it up at the other end. I actually picked it up. Oh, I should have declared a handoff. Get up there. Where were these dice 3 turns ago? There was no point in doing that, but we've done it. They can blitz 1 skink and foul the Saurus. There's the blitz. Yeah, they got frenzy. Still could go bad. And there it is. Oh, he's okay. I need some wake-ups. You did not wake up. Or did you? Okay, some Saurus woke up. 1 Saurus woke up, I think. Propagator's up. So we're a little above where we left off. Okay. Nothing we do is going to be good, so let's go with this. All right. 8 more turns. We got to score a goal or defend. It's their attack. We lost the coin flip. It's a 11 versus 6. That's a lot of failed wake-ups. Not winning our 50-50s. Just kick it. Quick snap. Bounce away, please. Okay. No one has any rerolls. It's all going to be dice. Dice and dodges from skinks. Skinks can only be hit on a 6. I think we just aggressively dodge in there and try and run it in. I'm not going to get an attack unless they score, which is at best going to get me a tie. A stun Saurus. These Saurus are just getting armor broke all the time. Great stuff. The skull both downs have been plentiful all around. A knocked out vampire. I'll take it. They do have an apothecary. They used the apothecary. It's rolled into a stun, which is still pretty good. All right. I think we just get in there and pick up that ball. That is a decent percentage. I mean, I can one-die blitz this vampire and completely leave the left side open. Awesome. 50-50 pickup. And failed. Oh, that was a rush I got the 3 on. I thought I picked it up there. For a second, hope shone in my eyes. I am marking the ball. That's not bad. Considering the position, that's decent. They got to blitz him. There's the blitz. It's a push. Oh, I'd have pushed me there and then hit me again. 'Cause you got lots of thralls to run back with. Push. All right. Oh, I still have a Saurus back here I forgot about. Oh, I could have blitzed with him. Oh, you were just out of camera range. They're passing the ball successfully. Who passes in Blood Bowl? That's an aggressive push. I can blitz with this Saurus. Oh, Bloodlust fail. They're going to move up and mark because it doesn't matter. What? You could have just ended the turn next to me. It doesn't matter if you Bloodlust fail. You can't. You gotta mark the Saurus. Knockout. Awesome. I don't think that was worth it to move this last thrall. Stand up. You could dodge out. And give me a 1 die, or a 2 die. That's a 1 die. But if it fails, I've lost. %. All right. Worth it. Okay, I gotta move you back a bit. So you can't score this turn. I'll take that, thank you. Pick up that ball. And then chuck it. Just to get it away from my end zone. No pickup. One of these days, I get to pick the ball up, maybe. That was as good a chance to pick up the ball as I'm ever going to get. That's a dodge. But they got frenzy. But it's a push. All right. Still marking the ball. Blitz is gone. Is Bloodlust a 50-50 if you don't blitz? It seems high, considering how often they're succeeding. That's only a 2+. There's a hit on a Saurus. This one's doing okay. Oh. Failed rush. Okay. Stand you up. Pick the ball up. Trying for a hit. Stay and mark the ball. Yeah. Both down. With a double stun. Look at all those knocked out Saurus. Every now and then I get a glimpse of the left side of the screen, and it hits me like a realization of something terrible. It stuns me to the point I can't even say anything about it. Once again, the Saurus is hit. The ball is now available. Now that stunned skink is pretty bad. They got the ball. They dodged through dangerously, unnecessarily. You can mark. You can mark. Oh, you should have went to the other side. Dodge away from one's the same as dodge away from two. Ooh, failed bloodlust. I think it's your last turn of the round anyway. Well, you could... Oh, okay, you're blocking the Saurus. I mean, that Saurus isn't going to dodge out anyway. We mark? I think it's going to be a double red die blitz anyway. Alright, do we mark or blitz? Because they're going to score. I think we mark first. Doesn't really matter which skink we do this with. That's a mark at least. And then I want to blitz you up. Or at least that way so you're still marked. It's a push. Pushing you up one doesn't make a difference. Do I have the movement to step back? I don't think so. But I might as well, even if I fail to go for it. Just need to pick an arrow. They're both the same. All right. And stay put. And then rush. Oh, I do have 2 movement. We're just going to get blitzed by the other vampire. Might as well take this hit. Oh, I forgot about this guy, and so is he. 2, 3. Just on the off chance we get the ball and we can whip it down here. All right. That wasn't worth it. Four turns remain. They have not blitzed with the Vargeist. That was unnecessary. I wish that had gone bad. You had already successfully dodged death. Dead skink. On an unnecessary blitz. You'd already dodged out. You could have just scored. You had to go for the victory lap. All right. We've got 4 turns. It's my attack. Only one Saurus has woken up. I'm really not doing good on these wake-up 50-50s. All right. 4 turns. I have to score once. Get a tie flip off. I have to score twice. I can do a 2-turn touchdown with Skink, but it's going to have to be aggressive. This defense is fine. We can do a left flank or a right flank. Oh, I have 3 Saurus. It does rely on me picking up the ball. But this is doable. Free bride. Terrible kick for me. I think we just got a hit. All right. Stay put. Come on. Knockout. Skull. I guess I should have just picked the ball up. Okay. There's a blitz. They've got a 6 on the blitz. They're coming for that ball. Failed bloodlust, finally. Just going to bite that guy right there. Stunned. That'd be okay, actually, if I can get this ball into one of those skinks' hands. The best I can get is a tie now. And here come the marks. Should have picked that ball up. Even if I dropped it, at least I'd have one more Saurus up. Another failed bloodlust, but it's their last movement of the turn, so they don't have to do it. He's confused. Put you there, why not? I need to get this ball up there. It doesn't matter if I hit these guys or not. The ball needs to be placed up here. What are the chances I can get this in your hands? Not great. It's the same. All right, maybe we just go for a tie. 7%. It's a 1 on the pickup. It doesn't matter. That's 3 or 4 pickups in a row I've failed. Perfectly reasonable pickups. That's a push. Onto the line. Blitz is gone. That Saurus is down. Push. Okay, that actually frees that skink up a little bit more. Path is blocked, but if we can get this ball in my hands and into his hands, it'll be a miracle to start with. Claws to a stun. It's not a knockout, but again, I've got 2 turns left, so I can't. Oh, there it goes. Pickup attempt. We can get a second goal here. It's highly likely. Do we go for the tie? We got to go for the tie, which relies on me picking up the ball. Running back the support just means giving up the game. I could get it to that other skink and he can triple dodge out. It's a multi-dodge anyway. I think that's just going to be what happens. We 1-die blitz, pick up the ball, do a long bomb, get a skull, get knocked out. They just pick the ball up and put it in. I mean, they've already won. They're going for some dangerous injury attempts. And they got it. I don't think you get SPP for push-out injuries. So it really was just hurting me. Push, but they've got frenzy. There's a 6. Gonna take another swing at the last Saurus. They got another 6. Every 2 die is a hit. Push. And then they just pick the ball up and put it in. No one's woken up. But what if their guys woke up? I don't think you need to worry about that. They're just avoiding getting hit. All right. 3 potential hits. I don't even have enough guys to both blitz and foul. Unless I get kickoff event blitz. Let's move up a little bit just in case I want to do that. I would like some SPP on someone. I haven't gotten a single injury or touchdown. So I'm not in a great position for the next game. Well, one of their guys got stunned. There's a hit. Knocked out, which is actually bad because now I can't foul him. There's a hit. One more time. It's a push. All right, so we can maybe run in and foul 50%, or try for 1 SPP from a successful throw. I think it's failed since we've already got the notification. Yep. And that's the game. Validate that match. That's on me and I'm going to say bad luck dice. GG. Okay, SPP on a Saurus is something. Dice rolls. 28% on the armor value. That seems very bad. There's our 33, so it's not much different. Except I got injured and knocked out a lot, and they just got stunned. I mean, I did get a lot of knockouts on there, but theirs just woke up all the time. Got a dedicated fan. Dodge is 74%. Hypnotic Gaze one time and it failed. 25% on dice recovery. It should be 50%. Theirs is 71. 9 failures is a lot. 5 failed pickups is crazy. Especially since a lot of those were just regular pickups. They weren't marked. Okay, 20. These dice look all right, actually, when they've evened out at the end. But there was a lot of skull both down on both of our sides in the first 2 halves. it feels like I wish it showed you what dice you were forced to pick, not just the dice you didn't pick as well. Because this looks... That's a lot of 5s, actually. And... I mean, that seems even. When you add the skulls and both downs together on both of our sides, it's more than the pushes. So... that is a lot. I only got SPP from MVP. No injuries, no touchdowns. 4 casualties inflicted by them. 8 suffered, 15 suffered, but I guess that's stuns as well. 5 to 6 KOs. My KOs just never woke up. Those 6 KOs they did failed 9 wake-ups. $15 injuries, 1 death, 10 yards rushed all around. Could have blitzed more, I guess, but didn't get the opportunity. Dodges are actually looking pretty good on here. 28 out of 30. I mean, my ball catch attempts were pretty unlikely to start with. 10 out of 10 on rushes. Three out of 7 on pickup attempts to their 5 out of 6. Now, there was a couple crazy ones, but I think they actually succeeded. But, good game. Okay, we've got 1 Saurus out next game and 1 dead skink, and I do not have enough money to buy either. Saving up for that Croxagore is going to be unlikely unless we get a lot of scores. We did get a dedicated fan, so we might get a little more money. Hopefully a lot more money next game. Is this worth saving for block or just rolling it? Because I need something going into the next game if I'm down a Saurus. I want block, tackle, pro, kick. Having kick this early isn't bad. I rather like kick. I would not have put it on this Saurus, however, because I really needed an offensive or defensive support. All right, we're the first game played. We've lost, but there's a lot more games yet to play. So hopefully that's our 1 loss out of the way. We're climbing up because next team we're fighting against someone else who lost. I'm going to say I think I only made 1 actual real mistake in that, where I stepped in instead of staying where I was, and then I made a rush and had to use my reroll. That reroll might have made all the difference, but other than that, I think that was just a lot of unfortunate dice. A lot of armor breaks on my Saurus that were coming out as injuries and knockouts. The knockouts not waking up. Other than that, I think it was okay. Well, that's this week in Blood Bowl. See you later. Bye. Ooh, 1 more game and I'll have the vampire team. Almost there. Bye.